Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Brad's Angling Adventures. I'm Brad and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the channel is going to be about. First off, I'm into basically pleasure fishing stroke match fishing really. Fish for anything, so you're going to be seeing just normal pleasure fishing basically. I'll also be doing some instructional videos and some unboxing of different bits and pieces that I get, and reviewing any sort of tackle and bait and stuff that I use, and also reviewing some of the fisheries that I go to. I fish mainly day ticket waters and the club waters of the club that I'm joined to. And that's about it really. I'll probably be doing a bit of beach casting as well, like from the beach and off of piers and bits and pieces, as I've got a bit of beach fishing kit. So you might see a bit of that, and also you may see a little bit of fly fishing as well, because I've got some fly fishing kit. I've not actually used it yet, but I have been on a taster session where they sort of taught you how to cast, as it were, with the fly rod, and really enjoyed it. So you may even see a bit of fly fishing as well. But as for today's episode, I'm going to be basically tying a hook length just to show you how I do it, and the bits and pieces that I use. So I'm going to cut away now and get the bits and pieces together and show you how to do it. Right guys, what we're going to be using today to tie this hook length is a hook length board, which I've made myself. Just have a normal piece of wood and a couple of nails. All I've done is drilled a few holes in this piece of wood at inch intervals. As you can see, it goes up to 15 inches, but if I double my line round, I can tie hook lengths up to 30 inches. Going to be needing a pair of scissors. Going to be using Guru size 14 hooks, barbless, eyed. Most places where you fish nowadays say that they want you to use barbless hooks. Even if I go to a place that says you can use barbed, I always use barbless anyway. I think it's better for the fish. Some people may disagree, but that's my opinion. Going to be using Guru 6-pound end gauge line. Get 100 metres on the spool. So don't be shy when you're making your hook lengths. You'll get a bit of wastage, but you're better to pull off a good amount of line, more than you need obviously, because you don't want to be playing about with tiny little bits of line when you're trying to tie your hooks. And lastly, we're going to need something to put the hook lengths onto once we've made it. I use these EVA spools. This one is a Guru one. They come in a nice little box. Get 10 in a box. They're really good. Put plenty of hook lengths on, easy to store, and they don't take up much room in the box, so that's why I use them. First of all, we'll grab a hook out of the bag. Put that down there. Then we'll get our length of line. As I say, pull off more than you need. Get plenty on there. You will get some wastage, but you won't be struggling to tie your hook lengths. So then what we do is we grab our hook. Now with eyed hooks, the wire of the hook comes from the point, goes round to the eye, and don't know if you'll be able to see this, but with eyed hooks you can see that I think the wire finishes on this side. So when I'm tying a hook, I always start whipping round that way so that the line isn't laying against that sharp side of the wire on the hook. So what I do is I'll put the line through the eye towards the back of the hook. Okay, then I'll hold the line on the hook to my finger and thumb. Now I always whip down the shank 13 times. That's just me, I think. Just something I do. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then I come back up the outside of them whips once. Okay, so you end up there. Then get the other end of the line, and then we'll go back through the eye towards the point of the hook, like so. Okay, and then you should have a nicely tied hook like that. Then all we need to do is decide what size hook length we're going to make. I'm going to do a 6-inch one today, I think. So we put our hook around there, bring our line around the next nail, bring it back down the other side, and then hold like that with our fingers, pull the nail out, and then take the hook off of this end, and we're left with a nice big loop to tie our hook length with, to finish off tying. So then what I do is I'll do a clockwise loop like that, hold it with my finger and thumb, so you've got 2 loops, and I'll bring this first loop around the back of the next loop that I've done, and then take it through like that, and you end up with like a figure of 8 of sorts. And then before you pull it nice and tight, just get a bit of moisture on it so you don't get any line burn, and then pull that up nice and tight and hold that knot for 10 seconds. The reason you hold it for 10 seconds is because it gives the time for the knot to bed in so that it doesn't slip. Okay, so then what we're going to do now is hold the hook like that, take the tag end off of there, nice and close to your knot, get rid of that piece. Then you need to take the tag end off at the hook end as well. Okay, that's that done, and then you've got a nice bit of whip in there, lines coming out towards the hook point, and you've got your loop there to attach it to your main line. So then what we're going to do is get our EVA spool and put it on. As you can see, these are easy to use. You just got a loop on your last hook length. You put the point of your hook through that loop so it holds it. Wrap it around your spool and then put your retaining pin through the loop on your hook length. Just put it into your spool and there it is. One tied hook length, ready to go and catch you some fish. Hope this helps a few of you out there. If you're not used to tying your own hook lengths, I hope it inspires a few of you to start tying your own hook lengths. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it helps. I'll see you in the next one.